On this week's Sign 7 video, we take a look back at Canon's World Unseen event in April 2024, which sought to make photography more accessible to people with visual impairments using haptic printing technologies. We speak to Canon's Director of Marketing and Innovation Wide Format, Mathew Faulkner, about the possibilities of haptic and textured printing for the signage and graphics industry.
So the wide format portfolio covers everything from architecture and engineering and CAD printing to photo and fine art to display graphics and photo and fine art and interior decor, and increasingly now with packaging as that starts to become more digital print opportunities there. So the whole exhibition has been produced using the Arizona printer technology alongside Prisma Elevate. So throughout the exhibition we have imagery of some of our ambassador photographers, and these have been produced in actually several different ways. So some are elevated prints where the imagery can be experienced as it tells a story to those with different types of visual impairment. But other parts of the exhibition are printed with Arizona for the braille, for example, for actually the storytelling of each of the images. But also for sighted people visiting the exhibition, we've produced overlays across the prints themselves which create a mimic of different types of visual impairment. So those who are sighted can get a real feel for how other people experience visuals and experience images, such as with glaucoma or things like diabetic retinopathy. So Prisma Elevate is part of the software suite that enables the preparations of files that then helps them to be printed in the correct way. So the Arizona prints in multiple layers, and that's how we build up the texture and the elevation. But you need the right preparation of the file. So Prisma Elevate will take an image and it builds up then the right structure and elevation with the color going over the top. And what's really important is to elevate the right parts of an image that can tell a story. The software at a core can elevate automatically, so you can say, okay, the dark parts of the image are the highest elevation and the lighter parts of the image are the lowest, and everything in between. But it's also flexible and you can choose different areas and how they're elevated. But actually see a preview. These prints to build the layers can take some time, so being able to see a preview of what you see is what you get is really important. And a few weeks ago in March we announced an upgrade to that software, so now it can produce 4mm elevation, which is double the height of before. And you actually need, depending on the application, you need very little number of layers or very little elevation to create a texture, which could be the finish of a piece of wood for an interior decor. I think it's something that we really hope that this will inspire our customers who are mostly print service providers with the Arizona and Prisma Elevate technology to think about new applications that they can take on in a similar way. We have more than 8,000 Arizonas installed around the world, so print now with this imagery is enabling people to experience imagery in a completely different way through touch. And I think, to me, I hope that will really inspire some of our customers to think about new applications and new services that they could bring on with that same thinking.